So the section that we are in is 5D weeks 6 to 8 high fidelity part 2, and we're kind of exploring the different kind of well, we're doing responsive uh, design, and we're working with constraints right now. So we are exploring also the different tabs on the phone. We have the different tabs would be a system bar, app bar, and tab bar. Often the system bar is on the top and right here. So it's, often has the time and the Wi-Fi and battery and icons, and the um, app bar or the web bar has the logo or the sound of the web, the name of the website, and some icons that you click through in the burger bar. And then a tab bar is often at the bottom, and the tab bar can kind of change exactly what in relation to the what website or what app you're in, and the tab bar can get you back to the home and act as a similar to the home of a website, but also has search and has a file. It can have your files in here, so it depends exactly. So what we're gonna do is we have a iPhone 16 Pro Max template, and we gotta get this system bar over. You can see that. Okay, so yeah, on the lecture, I show you the different tabs of a phone in Netflix as an example. And Netflix is interesting because it acts as both of a Netflix app, and it also has a website within the app. So it actually goes to my website, and so there's information there. So what we're doing right now, again, is we're going to focus on the assistance bar, and we're going to help it out by framing and using constraints as well to kind of clean it up. So if we go here, we notice that we're trying to pull. This doesn't fit. Okay, doesn't fit in here, and needs to be wider and on the top. So what do? We pull it out, but see how that sticks there. It can't. It's not supposed to stick there. We want it to be responsive. We want this to be always on the right, because a iPhone has that little, in middle has that kind of a camera, or not a camera, but has that little round black area here. So we need this to be constrained all the way to the right. So before we bring it in, let's bring it over here real quick. I want to frame it, and right frame selection. And if this is not framed, I think this is already framed. All right. And look here. If you look down here, you see constraints, and the default is left and top. I don't want the default. I want the middle right. So let's go put that point here, middle right. Ooh, hold on. And make sure, let's try this. Okay, but we want this center right. Okay, so even if we what if we took this to a website, or it still will stay to the right. See, move it around, it stays constrained to the right. That's what a constraint is. And you kind of do that with every single these down here. And actually, what I could do is hit that and make sure that that's left top. But what if we wanted left bottom? Hold on. Do. And then, so that means that if we moved it around, it would stay left bottom. But we really want this, actually, hold on, Control Z. We really want this to be left center. Oh, hold on. Do we? No, we want it left top. Okay, so if it gets changing again, this goes around on the top. So just things you have to remember. Make sure that they're all framed. If this is a frame, this is framed, this is a framed. And make sure that when you hit it, you have the option of doing constraints and constrain it how you want it to be at all times. Again, we had right center here, we have left center here, and no matter how if this were to go to a hold on, I can do this as an example. Copy desktop homepage. See if this works. It's super small. Hold on. All right, see that? But we want to make it. I want to bring it over. Bring it down. Oops, hold on. And maybe we would want to have this middle, but you see, it can expand. And actually, this is the wrong. This is a desktop, right? But so it should have a web page, not a hold on. The systems bar is more specific to a mobile phone, so this would actually. So I want to do this with the app bar, or the website homepage bar, or whatever you want to call it. And then the tab bar is usually at the bottom. So let's play around with this. Hold on. Just gonna go fix this. Let's go on the top. Boom. Okay, this goes next. So we got to play around with this. This needs to be frame 2. Frame selection and frame selection. So this would be nice if it was the left middle center. Okay, so no matter wherever we put it, however we expand it, it stays in the center. And then this one, let's have this in the middle. And look, see, this is a constraint, so I actually want this to be center, middle, center, right? All right. So no matter where I do it, and then I would like this to be right and center. Okay. So yeah, let me bring it down. Not the best job, honestly. But if I were to expand it, it would stay there. See? So, all right. Good enough. I'll bring it over. If we were to, again, move it around, it would stay exactly where we want it. All right? And this is a tab bar, often goes in the bottom. And I think that's it. Hold on. Let me go refer over to even this. See, this is a home page, but the home page in relation to the app. So that's when you click the app. Hold on. Hold on, let's go to this. All right. Yeah, you have some of this information. This is actually, when you click My Netflix, this looks a lot more like a website. You see this? The system bar is right here. This is the system bar with the time and the battery. And, okay, the system bar stays the same each, click through you have. This on Netflix is my profile, and it looks most like a like my desktop website, you notice the burgers and it has a search bar. Look how the tab bar stays the same with home. Three different options. The news and the latest is the here's news and hot stuff. So that's how kind of a pretty popular way of laying out an app. Again, we worked with constraints. Copy again and put it here. We will be able to spread it out, and it would contain, this would be on the right and this would be on the left. Ooh, we were supposed to put that in the middle, but that didn't work out. So that's what you do with constraints, and that's also gives you a indication or shows you some of the tabs. Again, the system bar and like a web or app bar, and then a tab bar on the bottom. So real quickly, I'll show you this example of a web bar. You see this? Macworld, similar of what we've already done in our lo-fi keyframing. But, burger and, All right. Hopefully that's helpful. So you need to, sometimes it's hard to distribute icons, right? So these three icons are on the bottom tab here, and I try to spread it out, and they don't spread out evenly. So let's bring that back, right? And what you have to do with something like this is that you have to have them initially be evenly spread out as much as possible, and then you have to find the layout grid, and you actually do columns, and you do, hold on, okay, hold on. Yeah, you do columns, 3 of them, because there's 3 icons, and it needs to be stretch. Gutter 20 is fine. Okay. And then if you stretch it out, notice that they will stretch out evenly.